Good morning.
Hi.
So it is just gone 9:30 in the morning and it's 25 degrees.
It's baking already. It was hot at 8 o'clock when we were set out here, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, having our coffee.
There's a nice breeze.
Yeah, so we
feel
moored
that.
up at Marsh Benham and it's so quiet. We're just not used to it being that
It was
quiet.
wonderful.
Yeah, I mean...
And it was dark.
It was pitch black, wasn't it?
And I was even going to turn your fan off because it was making too much noise. Just so I could hear the silence.
Yeah, I mean there was a few people went sort of up the towpath and back down the towpath, I think going to the local pub. But we're just not used to it being, there was nobody going past. Normally when we're on the Thames, we're up and down going, oh, who's that? Who's that? Looking out the window.
A few boats went by in late afternoon, didn't they? And that was it.
Yeah, no who's that. So,
It was,
really peaceful and quiet.
Even the road there, wasn't it? It's like always a road here. I think we saw 3 cars and a horse box.
And that was about it.
That was it. It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
It's a very quiet life. I'll shut up now.
When we travelled up, it wasn't too bad.
It was alright
It
actually.
was okay, yeah.
It was
so
alright.
probably because we haven't got the stress of like time behind us and needing to get somewhere at a specific time. Just take it slowly. I think Richard worked out that we probably travel about 1 mile an hour.
On average, I think it's if you add the locks in.
Yeah.
So if you do the miles plus the locks and then half it, that's about how many hours it takes us.
So I think it took 3.5 hours to get up there, and we were right by a sign that said Newbury 3 miles. So that's just hilarious, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it is.
But yeah,
it's boat life, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just chill.
boat life. So done Benham Lock and Higgs Lock, and we're about to go under the motorway. M4 maybe?
Don't know, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it doesn't really, trying to look in the book, but it doesn't say what motorway, because I guess basically it's more interested in the canal rather than the motorway.
Yeah.
First lock was set in our favour, wasn't it? That was quite handy.
That was
Somebody had just come the other way. Second one, not so much. We had to shut the gates because the gates were left open.
Drop the paddle. Someone must have left there and come this way.
Yeah.
And just went. Well.
Oh well. What are we on now? 27 degrees. 51. So it's really difficult to see my watch in the bright sunlight. So it's going to be a toasty one today.
Just a little bit.
Huh?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Busted a little cheeky what's it. we always shut the doors, like we said in our video, dogs on board or dogs aboard, how to travel safely with dogs. We shut these doors here and forgot that I'd left the bow doors open, so we decided to go on the bow and have a little sneaky recce at what we were doing whilst we were off the boat doing the lock. Cheeky little what's it, but at least he
just wants to come and have a little look.
yeah,
doesn't
he just loves to know what's going on. At least he can't get off on the bow, so
Yeah.
we're just always worried that he'll jump off of the stern if the doors are open. But all is well in doggy world. So we just went through Gaia's lock 84. 29 degrees now, the reading's
29?
saying. Yeah.
I'm melting. Back to my
very
knees
warm.
are sweating.
Yeah, when it's this hot, it's I'm doing everything slowly. I'm not even doing the locks fast.
Oh, no,
I'm just
there's no
like
rushing
take
around.
it slow. And I felt like that we should know a bit of history. We should have looked some stuff up.
Is this we?
Yeah.
You mean you?
Actually, yeah.
That's
so
your job.
This is my royal we now. Yeah,
Yeah.
as in from you. Yeah. And there was a little plaque back at the lock, so I had a little look. And apparently, this canal was supposed to have been finished in 1810. I think it was a little bit later in the end. And it cost £1 million back in 1810.
Bargain.
That would have been a lot of money, wouldn't it?
Back then, yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, Richard just said, what is it, you can't even resurface a road for that or something?
Not now, you couldn't resurface a cul-de-sac for £1 million. And it'd take the same amount of workers to do the cul-de-sac as it did to do this, probably.
Yeah, probably. And the little pillbox World War II enclosures that we keep seeing, on the plaque it said that they now house bats. So there's a lot of bats in these pillboxes, and the pillboxes are actually now listed, yeah. So, yeah, so they're like sort of a little nature enclosure. We haven't seen any bats, but then we haven't had a look at night time, have we?
No, and I'm not going in there.
No.
But then I don't understand why they built them.
Ah,
Why did they build them?
that is my next piece of research.
Because if it's, just to defend the canal,
Yeah.
well, you just put a padlock around a lock, don't you? They're stuck. They're not as if they're going to come roaring up here, are they, and
Sorry, wasp.
get to London?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Don't know.
You'll have to look it up.
That's my
That's your
next
job.
task. Yep.
Yeah, why?
So we're coming up to West Mill, was it West Mill? Yeah, Swing Bridge. And a passerby on the towpath just said, oh, are you going through? Are you going to the Swing Bridge? And we're like, yeah. And he said, it's broken. He says some guy had managed to, did he say lift the barrier or lower the barrier? One or the other. But the bridge itself is stuck. He said his key's stuck in there. And yeah, nobody can get across. But obviously people have got cars that live there on the other side as well. So I guess it's going to have to be fixed. But when, we don't know. So we're not quite sure what we're going to discover.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
I'm hoping, because it does feel like a really long time that you've got your finger on that button. I'm hoping he's just like kept pressing it and not kept his finger on the button. That's my little prayer right now, so. So we must be the luckiest couple in the world right now.
Today we are.
Yeah. We've literally timed it perfectly. The Canal and River Trust are at the swing bridge. He's managed to get it open. The narrowboaters coming through, and then they're letting us through. And then we might be the only two boats that can actually get through today.
Well, he said then he's going to close it and then strip it all down and see what's going on.
Yeah, because it won't reset apparently. So
after this, there might not be any more for the rest of the day.
No, win-win.
Yeah.
So both lock gates don't open properly, so we've had to nudge them. Now the back fenders are stuck. So our last challenge of the day is to get into our new mooring that we have got in Newbury Marina. Yeah, I know, but it's still a bit hairy.
Boom, in. You're on the front.
Boom, and we're in.
Yeah. Power.
is just debating whether we can make a hot tub out of the bow by plugging up the holes and filling it with water.
No, just a big bit of tarpaulin, throw it in there and just fill it up.
Yeah, might work.
Might burst through the doors.
Anyway, we've made it back to the marina. Liking our new spot actually, and you get a really nice breeze, so we're just having a cool down because that was a hot one. It got to, it is still 30.7 degrees today. Wow.
Yeah, the breeze is nice. It's
Yeah.
warm, but it's nice.
Oh, it's lovely, yeah. So yeah, we've done our first voyage to new waters.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a while.
Places.
To places,
Yeah.
waters. Oh,
We're on
and
the
I did
same
find
water.
out about the pillboxes. So they were built really quickly. Oh gosh, I can't remember if it was a week or a month. They were built super quick. So they were another form of defence. And they were occupied by the Home Guard.
Yeah, Dad's
with-
army.
Yeah, with machine guns or machine rifles, some sort of gun.
Yeah.
To defend the locks from attack because they might have like blown up the lock gates and then being able to get through. So there you go.
Right.
I found out. And with that bombshell, feel like Clarkson
I don't
now.
get it. I still don't get it. Even if they blew the lock gates up, the canal would just drain.
I don't know.
But surely they're not moving the army by canal. It's going to take a while, isn't it?
No, for invasion.
Okay.
It's another way that Hitler's army could have invaded.
What, up the canal?
Apparently so.
Well, they're not going to go very quick, are they? That's what my point of view is. You could walk next to them. Say, excuse me. Where's your CRT? Where's your licence? Go on, pop it.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.